The Amazon basin is located mostly in Brazil and is home to one of the most diverse groups of species on the planet. The Amazon basin is nearly the size of the continental United States, or about 2.6 million square miles in size. The rainforests are crucial to human survival, and it is imperative that we preserve this delicate environment. It is home to 1 in 10 of the known species on Earth and also contains half of the world's remaining tropical forests. There is an obvious connection between the health of the rainforests and the general health of the planet. The rainforests contain 90 to 140 billion metric tons of carbon, which helps stabilize the local and global climate. The deforestation of the rainforest will release massive amounts of carbon, which could have catastrophic consequences around the world. Over the last 40 years, 1/5 of the Amazon rainforest has been cut down, according to the World Wildlife Fund. The deforestation causes disruption in the plant and animal life. The deforestation of the rainforest is, in large, done illegally by loggers trying to reach mahogany and various other types of wood for lucrative exports. Most of the land is taken by force, most commonly by people with big guns and small hearts. These hired gunmen come in and forcibly remove any human inhabitants and shoot to kill if the Brazilian Nature Conservancy tries to do anything about it. They basically come in, kick people off, and then build roads for the large diesel trucks to come in and haul away the lumber. These roads, created by these loggers, are often done so illegally. Because of the massive amounts of clearing, the amounts of rainfall in the Amazon rainforest has decreased exponentially, thus causing massive droughts and an influx of wildfires that have wreaked havoc on the forest life. Also, the trees not necessary for export are burned down to create space to build the roads, thus causing an increase in carbon emissions. This has caused Para, Mato Grosso, Acre, and Rondônia, all states of Brazil, to become the world's largest emitters of greenhouse gases. But I could talk about the different types of deforestation and the fraudulent methods in which it occurs for hours. However, I only have 5 minutes, so let's get to how it affects our lives and why we should fight for our rainforests. This matters because, as previously mentioned, the amount of carbon released from the burning and deforestation of the rainforests is causing more droughts, and also devastating amounts of greenhouse gases are being emitted. With higher amounts of greenhouse gases emitted, there also comes higher average temperatures around the world, which means melting polar ice caps and more droughts. Looking at you, California. These rainforests are sometimes called the lungs of the earth because they produce 20% of the world's oxygen. So, effectively, cutting down the rainforest cuts down on our oxygen supply, which we all need to live. The World Wildlife Fund states that, as we destroy these environments, we destroy the homes of approximately 40,000 plant species, 3,000 freshwater fish species, and more than 370 types of reptiles. This includes animals like the jaguar, macaw, the Amazon river dolphin, the black spider monkey, and the poison dart frog. And we all know how cute and how much we love the little poison dart frog. More than 30 million people and 350 indigenous tribes live in the Amazon and depend on its bounty for shelter, food, and general livelihood. As their forest is taken away, they lose their homes and general livelihood as they have nowhere to go and no sustenance to live off of. One could argue that the big businesses make profits that benefit the economy, but that argument can quickly be turned down by the fact that it is not an economically sustainable practice. Eventually, they're going to run out of trees to chop down, and they negligently don't replant as they blaze through the rainforests, effectively depleting their resources. So basically, if you want to continue to have running water, breathe comfortably, and sustain a habitat that millions of living organisms, including humans, live in, then saving the rainforests is a very important task we must take action on. And you can do so by visiting the World Wildlife Fund webpage and donating to Adopt an Animal, which goes towards species preservation and preservation of the rainforest.